Hello and welcome to a brand new video. I haven't posted anything for a long time, but I have a new release coming up, so I thought I would tell you a little bit about it. It's the second book in my series, The Reeves of Reeves Hall. If you recall, the first book in that series is My Captive Duchess. Here it is. And this next release that is coming out on the 16th of June, very soon, is My Masquerade with the Duke. Let me tell you a little bit about this series and about this latest release. This is a bit of an unusual type of series in that it blends together two different genres. We've got historical romance, because both of these books are set in Regency England, but at the same time we've got an element of sci-fi, so it's a blend of sci-fi and historical, which is unusual to see. But I hope, well, from the reviews I've read, I think most people appreciate this fresh approach, and it works. For some it might not work, but I urge you to give it a try. And this series, The Reeves of Reeves Hall, it focuses on a family, the Reeves family, who are not what they seem. And I don't think it's much of a spoiler to let you know that the Reeves are actually aliens from a distant planet who, for reasons which I will not go into, have been banished from their planet to go and live on Earth. And they arrive on Earth in Regency England, so it's in the past, not a contemporary time travel kind of scenario. And once they're in Regency England, of course, they realise that in order to blend in with the society, they're going to have to hide a lot of their technology. And so you can see how this sets up a scenario where they try to maintain their privacy, and some of outsiders that they come into contact with find out things they shouldn't know. And that is actually the plot of the first book, My Captive Duchess, in which a very feisty duchess, who's a young widow, who comes to live in the house next door to this Reeves family, next door to Reeves Hall. And she, long story, but finds out things she shouldn't know about the Reeves and about their technology. And as a result, the hero of that story decides to keep her captive, so she won't go out into the world and tell everybody about the very strange happenings at Reeves Hall. That was book one. Now we come to book two, which focuses on another of the Reeves siblings. This time our heroine is Laura Reeves, or Laura Reeves as she's anglicised her name, and coming from this more technologically advanced planet, she is chafing at the lack of freedom she has in Regency England as a woman. In her home planet, she had power. She was expected to, go and get a high-ranking government position, and then suddenly she's found herself on Earth in Regency times, where she's expected to be demure and decorative and not much else, and that doesn't suit her very well. So she's very frustrated, and so some events occur which give her an opportunity to do something about it, and she decides that she is going to disguise herself as a man, masquerade as a man, and go to London to conduct some business on behalf of the family. So she goes, she starts this journey, and she changes her identity. She becomes Lionel Reeves instead of Laura or Laura, and along the way on her journey, she meets with the hero of our story, the Duke in question, the Duke of Colford, who is just this adorable cinnamon roll hero. And they strike up a friendship, and an attraction begins between them. But obviously, he believes she's a man, and she knows the truth, of course, but she then believes that he is gay or bisexual, and is only just realizing his sexuality, and she knows she can't reveal her true identity to him, because that would then unmask everything about the Reeves family as well, because how would they have such high-tech disguise? I mean, she's not just, you know, wearing a fake moustache, but she's not doing that at all. She wears this kind of high-tech bodysuit that gives her a male appearance, which is practically undetectable to the human eye. So she looks like a man, and so she thinks he's fallen for her because she's a man. He's unsure about himself. Why, you know, he's never felt any attraction for any men before. Why is he feeling attraction for this person? But in the end, he goes with it and they fall in love. But obviously, there is this conflict. And then once they get to London, the plot thickens, because then we get into some kind of a murder mystery as well that they need to solve. Her life is put in danger. He steps up to the plate and tries to save her. But obviously it all comes down then to the big reveal of her being a lady, not a gentleman. And well, I'll let you read it and find out for yourselves. My Masquerade with the Duke comes out on 16th of June. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so if you've got Kindle Unlimited, you can read it for free. And it's also going to be available as a paperback. And I will link in the description below the direct author link to buy the paperback from me, which you will get at a much cheaper rate than if you were to buy it directly from the many retailers that are going to be retailing it. So happy reading. Bye for now.